Okay, so today I want to talk about Black's Music. Well, I got an email from Black's Music and they are back in business because they are now demanding the rental money for that guitar I rented off them. So it's been a couple of months, it's been about 3 months. Last time I made a payment was February, and I paid. I was paying £24, and then a week later they asked for the same payment again. And then obviously a week later after that, that's when they went into cease trading and their website started working. But just last week they sent me an email saying, well, no, it wasn't last week, it was about a month ago. They said that we're going to be back in business soon. We know you have an open order with us. Can you contact us? So I contacted them via the email they gave me, and then they said, "Oh, this is the wrong email. Can you contact this other email?" And I did, and now they've contacted me back demanding payment for the guitar. So, oh well. Do you know what I mean? So I'm fine. I can pay my £24 a month anyway. So it's not like I've not had 2 months not to pay it, have I? You know what I mean? Because they had problems with trading. So when you go onto their Back's website, it looks like to me that they're trying to sell the stuff that is in the warehouse. Because a lot of the stuff on the website you can no longer um, order. You can't order, so it looks like so. Obviously they've got a warehouse in the UK, and I assume that they have their warehouse in the Netherlands and whatever other European countries. So they're getting rid of that and stuff. So I don't know if it's safe to go and buy anything from them. Um, but the emails that they sent, they said that they're getting through the emails. Bear with them, when you email them and stuff. So yeah, they are back in business. Not too sure if their shops are open, but they're definitely back in business. Because if you go to the Back's website, um, you can order stuff and pay and stuff. So uh, I don't know if I've not even had a look at Dutch news. Obviously, I don't speak Dutch, even though I lived there for 4 years. But there's always Google Translate. Um, but it's nice to know that they're back in business because there's some really the flazy cheap guitars that I actually really wanted. So I am so glad they're back in business. But I don't know if they're in, because when there are companies in administration, um, do you know what I mean? When companies in administration, they have to sell all their goods, don't they? So I don't know if it's a case of that, where if you place an order, um, and then they take your money, then all suddenly, oh, they're out of business again. Because they've got a backlog of orders, haven't they? They definitely do have a backlog of orders. Because if you can see, I don't know if you can see this. You can see it's clearly things are clearly in stock. Maybe I need to turn down the colour of it so you can see, so it's not shining so much. But if I just go to any guitar, like go to, so this is the Orange Rocker 15 watt point. It's 1.10 tube guitar amplifier combo, 634 in stock. Receive it by Thursday. So as you can see, so they do have things in stock. So they've got things in their warehouse. So I've not looked or Googled the state of. Um, I really do. I should really learn how to speak read Dutch, but I don't intend to go back to the Netherlands because it's just too expensive. The Netherlands is a really expensive place to live. Housing is more expensive than the UK, so there's really no point. I'm looking at moving to Sweden and getting a cheap farmhouse in Sweden, like little homestead as they call it, Americans call it. But yeah, so let me see, go to their Instagram page and see what back music are saying. We support you. We support you. So yeah, this is the one I wanted. This is so pretty. 3 days ago. This is the one I wanted. It's like the Jimi Hendrix one, and it's got. Sorry, I'm watching TV, so Holly B Fitness is shining on the laptop, on the tablet screen. So it's got an upside down headstock. It's like a buttercup. And how much is that now? I think it's about £80 and stuff. I don't know. Should I risk buying it? £80 or £70, including delivery. I don't know if I should risk buying it, but it looks so cute. Do you know what I mean? Single core stuff like that. So I just don't know. Yeah, so we will see. So if you know anyone knows anything else about back to music, if you're Dutch and stuff, let us know. But we will see, and I hope they are back in business. They're not. I hope that it's not like administration where they've got to sell everything off and stuff. Because I had no complaints about the 2 guitars that I received from Back to Music. They work great. They're great little guitars. Okay, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. I'm sorry I've been gone for quite a while. I will try and be more regular. They are things because I bought new stuff. I got a trumpet. I can't remember if I put a video up about the trumpet, but I do have a drum kit. I know I put a little shorts up about drum kit. I got my first ever drum kit, but due to a lack of space, I hardly play it. I still go to the studio to play drums, so that's why I'm looking to move and get a house because I need a place to play drums and stuff. Be able to move around my own home without, tripping over clothes and, musical instruments, etc., etc. Anyway, bye bye.